Hello, hello. I'm Justin, and today we're going to talk about the Skool games. And I'll tell you a little bit about my goals with the Skool games, but first I want to explain what Skool.com is. So if you haven't heard of it before, it's Skool, spelled Skool, and it's a place where anyone can create a community and teach classroom content and also build a community around them, do live events and all kinds of stuff. And it's a great all-in-one platform as an alternative to things like Kajabi or Teachable or other learning management systems. So basically, Skool.com is a great tool. Here you can see different people who have their schools up and running, and you can see that this person has 25,000 members in her free community. This guy has 7,000 members at $22 a month, and so on. And so Skool is growing very, very fast because a gentleman named Alex Hermosi started the Skool games. So this guy is one of the top influencers on entrepreneurship and how to make money and becoming a better business person on YouTube and so on. And he's a huge social media influencer. And he invested in this company called Skool, and he started the Skool games and has been promoting it like crazy. And basically what he does is he gives you a course on how to make your first $10,000 a month by starting a school. And let's see here. So you get simple instructions for starting your own business. You get a community of other people starting schools, live Q&As on how to start schools with people who are doing it successful, leaderboards and prizes, which make things like a lot of fun. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And if you win the top 10 slot, you get flown out to Vegas for a mastermind with Alex Hermosi and the Skool team. So it's $100 a month for a Skool subscription. They don't take a percentage of the money you make, and you can make as much monthly recurring income as you want, and there's other ways to monetize as well. So basically, you sign up for the Skool games, you sell your community, your course, your content, your leadership, etc. And then you basically, if you make enough recurring revenue, you sign up enough people each month, you can qualify for the Skool.com games. And you can win a chance to go to Las Vegas and be part of their mastermind group and all that stuff and be one of the Skool winners. So top 10 slots. So you'll see I'm already in Skool. So let's go ahead and close that out. And here I am inside the Skool games. And what you can see is the Skool games is another school just like any other. It's got a community section with all kinds of posts that you can sort. So these are all people who are obsessed with how to monetize and win Skool. And so here's all this great information and valuable content from community members who are posting content. And I can sort that accordingly. I can also go to the classroom section and see that he has his instructions here on how to play, how to make it fun, how to design your school business, and so on. So he has different courses. He puts his recordings in here and so on. You can see that there's a calendar of events, and I can sort it this way as well. So if I go to July, you can see the Q&As. July games will begin tomorrow, and then more Q&As are on their calendar. You can see other members and chat with members once you make it on the leaderboard. So for instance, I'll show you how to get there in a second. Their school, this is theirs, so it's a little bit different. But you can see that these are the top 10 leaders who are making the most money on Skool.com. So these are the people, I believe in July, who got invited out. This guy made $62,000 a month in recurring members. So if we open up his school, you can see that Keyboard Rich, 672 members at $97 a month. He's just kicking butt, and so I can hit join and pay to join if I want. I can also switch between different schools. I can discover different communities here and see if there's anything I want to sign up for, whether it's a free school or a paid school. But you can see here that Bill with Keyboard Rich is making $62,000 a month in new income as of last month. He added another $20,000 in the last 24 hours, and that's recurring. That's monthly memberships. Jamie C, she's doing $41,000 a month and added this month, and so on. And you can see the 10th slot the credit club, he added $23,000 this month in monthly recurring revenue to his school. So you can see it's monetizing really well, and you get down to the 20th slot, 10,000, and so on. And so ever since that guy I just showed you, Alex Hermosi, him, this super influencer, um, since he joined, Skool has been growing a lot. So here is traffic over time. And you can see as of December, before December, um, they were already growing pretty well. And then as of December of 2023, Skool just started to skyrocket faster than other learning management platforms and things like that. So this is kind of interesting to see. And one of the reasons why I was so interested in Skool is it appears that it converts really well because people already have their credit card on Skool.com. People might already be part of other schools. So for them to go in and sign up for one of my schools, all it is one click away for them. There's usually a join button here if they're not logged in to my school. So here's an example of a school I'm starting for ImagineOS. Basically how to gamify life, health, wealth, love, how to map out your businesses, how to do corporate setup, the importance of having an octopus as your assistant. And because it goes into health, wealth, and love, you'll learn things like the benefits of Ozempic without Ozempic. So if you go to the classroom, you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of content in here. I can add a new course, and we can give it a course name, a description, a cover image. We can have it unlock once people interact enough in the school, which is a great way to gamify. We can charge a one-time fee for a course, or we can set it to private, so I can easily add more courses. Inside every course, you basically have the ability to add videos, images, kind of structure it like a blog post. And then you can also attach more content as well. So this is generating a course. If I go to level up your health as an example, I have a whole course here that I'm developing on how to level up your health. And you can see that I have folders with course content, and then I open that up and I have pages inside of those. So that's how that works. So I can place videos, I can put images, I can put written content, I can put all of the above. I can go to the calendar, and right now I don't have anything on my calendar of events in this school. But if I go to a different school like Notion Depot, which is one that I'm starting, and go to calendar, you can see here I have Mondays and Thursday team meetings already on the calendar. And so if I do that, you'll see those are scheduled. I can also go to the older version that I was working on, and you'll see all these fun thumbnails I generated for Get Started with Notion, Learn Notion AI, Notion team meetings, learn about Ask Notion, write books with Notion, use Notion and Zapier. So this was kind of a creative style. I don't know if it's going to stick or not, but it was something I was experimenting with. Again, I go here, you can see recurring events, and I'll go to preschool, which is another school that I'm starting. Looks like I have a membership request pending from Darren. Okay, approve. Now Darren is a member of my school. And here you can see I have a video that introduces people to my school. I've got some graphics, when the school games, ask questions like what type of classes do I need to autonomously grow new schools? What type of team do I need to autonomously grow new schools? What type of events do I need to grow new schools? And what am I going to do with all this money? What type of accountants do I need for all the money that you can make with Skool? So that's kind of the idea there. And if I go to classroom, you can see I created a start here section. I have a school launcher for fast track. I have auto school, which is something I'm working on, and some other courses that I'm working on as well. And I go to the calendar. This one's a little more filled in. So if I go like that and move to July, you'll see that I've got it scheduled with morning coffee and sprints. So that's like a 4-hour morning, or more than 4 hours, but that's a morning co-working session. I have a area for a podcast on the calendar, Q's and A's. I have Thursday night happy hours on the calendar, Saturday morning school cartoons, so educational cartoon content that I'll play. So you can see that there's a whole calendar of events that you can add. So you can have classroom content, you can have calendar content, you can post useful posts in the community, and then you can see who's on your leaderboard, you can communicate with members, and you can create a really great about page to get people to join. So that's an example of a few of my schools: Notion Depot, Preschool, ImagineOS. I also went through the process of building a school for for John Farron. So he gave me his 3 books as Word documents, and I was able to go ahead and generate thumbnail images, create course structure, and so on for John, and started his about page here as well. So pretty straightforward to build a new school, and I'm putting together a really interesting workflow. I call it Auto School, and basically what I did is I rebuilt Skool.com. Let me go ahead and move me over here. So I rebuilt Skool.com in Notion so that I can build a database-based system and use AI to generate everything from creating a new community, naming the community, writing the About Us content, creating social media posts, turning those social media scripts into videos, doing the promotions, the first posts, creating course content, creating thumbnail images for courses, all that stuff. So for instance, here's a list of communities that I'm developing. And whether they're started or not, I have communities I'm a member of, communities I haven't joined, and communities that they're my customer or I'm a partner in. You can see here that I've created templates for the 4 major pinned posts that you would put every time you create a new school. There's always a start here section, an area for new members to introduce themselves, the ability to book a one-on-one call, and an offer to join the team, to join your community as a team member. Under Classroom, if I open that up, you'll see I have my classes or my courses for ImagineOS here. I have courses for other programs as well, and I even have a new community template. Here's some courses for Notion Depot, and so on. So I can actually see all of my schools that I'm starting, and see all the courses and all the sub-content and so on. I won't go too deep into that right now. Here I can plan out the calendar of content and deploy it across all my schools and customize it to each school. I have production studio, direct messages, newsletters, and more. Then there's the traffic and social media and ads and funnels and all that. And then if you look at deliverables, you'll see that I'm mapping out an assembly line structure to plan and design, to recruit team members and get them onboarded, to scrape content, to help AI become an expert in your topic so that it helps you write content, create promotional material, everything faster, build your website, everything, fill in the blanks, setting up all the accounts that you need to really build and promote and create amazing stuff, promotion steps, which I'll fill in soon. And then we have creating all the blog posts to go with your school, all the videos to go with your school, all the social posts, all the courses and lessons, all the events, all the email copy, all the AI trainings, all the school posts. There's a lot of stuff that would go into a school, and I'm building this autopilot system to be able to take people who either have a lot of content already and curate it and sort it and organize it and turn it into a school in a very autonomous way, or even do a semi-AI way, semi-manual, or a fully manual way. So this is a really agnostic platform. And there's a lot more going on here. Let's see here. If I go back and I scroll down, you'll see that I've got agency services. So all of these graphics can be swapped out to be a white label of any style you want. So people can actually offer agency services to their customers. And then if I go down here, I asked AI to generate me a list of the top 10 influencers who it thinks I should build schools for, and then gift those schools to them. And here I have it telling us what school name should I call it, what's a one-liner description, 3 reasons why they should say yes to working with me or taking over the school that I built for them, sample tweets, how reachable are they, and then here I have things like, if I move this over, let's see here, 5 events per school that are custom branded to that person, that influencer that I'm pitching to. So Marie Folio might get a Mastermind Monday event that's recurring, Podcast Power Hour recurring, Happy Hour recurring, Co-working Club recurring, creative workshops. And that's branded with her name and her style. It also gives me an image prompt that I can use when generating images and thumbnails in the style of each school. So everything will have a similar branding across the board, and AI can generate all the different thumbnails and images and everything that it needs to generate, all the way down to the videos and more. So I'm building out this automated system. And in this particular case, the whole idea is about being able to invite influencers who already have tons of content. I can curate their content and get it live in their own schools and gift that back to them. And maybe they'll want to work with me, maybe not. But that's one way that I'm approaching the idea of winning the school games. So if I go back to the school games account, let's see here. So now I'm in the school games, and you can see here the leaderboard again. These are the people who won in June. And my goal, this is kind of a crazy goal, but my goal is to be able to make uh, 10 schools that all are the top 10 schools on the leaderboard. So I have a strategy on how to do that. I can help people who are like clients or customers who need my help, but I can also pick and choose influencers who already have big audiences, who already have tons of content, and I can help curate their content and turn it into playlists and turn it into course content and turn videos into articles and so on, so that it becomes their own school gifted to them. And if they promote it, hopefully those people who already have big followings can um, get on the leaderboard here, and I'll be ideally responsible for the top 10, which is my goal. That's how I'm kind of gamifying this platform and more. Some other things that are fun about Skool is like if you click on somebody, you can see their profile and you can actually see what are they members in and what have they created. So you can actually find people who buy a lot of courses, you can market to them direct. There's some interesting things here on the back end as far as being able to use Skool.com to find new members, invite people who are already on Skool, as well as, I have here 4 or 5 different courses on um, how to drive traffic to a school, how to build a school, how to promote your school, how to keep people engaged in your school. There's Max's course. Here's the OS, which is a high level snapshot, a marketing automation system for schools. Here is School Launch Formula. This is another community that's dedicated to helping people to hit their goals on Skool. So you can see that there's a lot of resources here, and a lot of people who are working day and night figuring out the strategies. And I'm curating all the strategies and helping to put together a method and a system to be able to launch new schools with different topics and build the content quicker and promote it quicker and get the ads done and the About Us copy and the promotional videos and more at a really high speed rate. There's even groups like Lewin that I'm working with. So let's see here. My friends at Lewin AI, where did they go? So they do things like building brand influencers. So they actually make it so that if you don't want to record your own video, guess what? You can create the script or have AI create the script, and then it'll create you an avatar to actually teach your classes or read your posts or whatever to help increase engagement, to create TikToks, to create Instagram shorts, to create YouTube videos, and so on. And of course, through the system I'm building, it'll auto generate based on your topics, based on your content, and so on. It'll auto generate the scripts, hand the scripts over to the video creation software, and you can choose to approve it at each step. So that's the system that I'm working to build. And at the end of the day, my strategy right now is all about, rather than trying to just have one school that kicks butt and becomes, a winner in the school games. If I go for all 10 slots, it means I'm building a system. And that's my goal, is to build a system for launching schools on duplicate, on repeat, and to not have it be dependent on me personally, right? So part of my school strategy is being able to invite influencers and invite content creators and to engage with members. So the members are creating content in our own school, right? So for instance, in the school games community in their own school, you'll find that Alex Ramosi only had to create so much content, and now his community themselves are creating a ton of content. And if he disappeared tomorrow, the community would keep on running and keep on creating its own content and so on. And he even has guys like Andrew who are running the show and managing and doing the administration. So I'm even working behind the scenes on a system for um, how you can profit share with other team members and get people involved and project manage and so on, so that the community runs itself. So my goal is to be able to pick a niche, pick a topic, launch a community, get it auto filled with all the right content and really valuable stuff, either partner with an influencer and use their content, or create content from scratch, or partner with a client and generate their dream school. And then from there, it's not dependent on me because I built a system and a recruiting system and am able to assign roles, and we're able to engage the community in such a way that the community is kind of starting to run itself. And for those who want to host, they can be the hosts. And for those who want to kind of lean back, they can lean back and just learn. Lots of great opportunity to make money on the internet. Great motivation. I know I'm motivated based on the idea of like winning a game, and this game makes me points in the real world. It makes me real money. Um, so I have schools that I'm passionate about starting, like the ImagineOS school, which is all about leveling up your health, wealth, and love, winning the game of life, and customizing your experience. And that's one I'm writing and really leading myself and being very hands-on with. Preschool is another one. I may change the name to Auto School or whatever, but this is the one that I'm using as keeping track of all the steps and all the updates I'm doing on how I'm building Auto School, so people can actually watch over my shoulders or see my screen share as I built out the entire school system here in Notion. Um, how I generated the graphics, how I created the databases, how I created this entire system. I have videos, walkthroughs, tutorials on all that. And I'm sharing that. And then now that I've built this system, I can literally ask AI to come up with topics, come up with niches, to reach out to influencers, to auto create schools, all kinds of stuff. And I can be as hands-on or hands-off as I want because I'm building a system. And that's the key. And the system uses imagination. It uses AI imagery, AI video creation. It uses trainable content, all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm just really excited to share this with you. So that was an introduction to Skool. That was an introduction to the system, the auto school system that I'm developing to help make it easier to build many schools and identify all the best strategies and content and duplicatable formulas for schools, so that I can help others launch schools faster or launch my own schools at high speed. And we even talked about what is the Skool games, um, and how quick it is to, go in and go ahead and click on create a new school, and to add in thumbnail images, and to add your course description. And again, we'll get into how AI can help write those course descriptions, and you can just make some basic edits and all good to go. And it can even help you to create your course order. So like start here, advanced skills, mastery skills, how to fill in the outlines, and so much more. Help you write your valuable posts to put into your group and engage with them, help you come up with the calendar of events, and the recurring list of items that would be on your calendar, and more. And so yeah, there's so much, and yeah, I can't wait to share. So I will go ahead and share a link to join Skool. Um, Basically, here's my referral link, so that when you join, every time you share your own referral link, you get 40% referral as an affiliate. So if you want to join and make your own school, or want to reach out to me, you'll have a link below. And you can create a free school, you can create a paid school, you can use a free school that leads to a paid school. There's all kinds of ways to go about this. A lot of people also, by the way, I'll mention, is they'll create a free school, and then they'll have the opportunity to book a one-on-one appointment. Um, so I can show you that later. But then on that one-on-one appointment, they'll help the prospect out, the student out, and offer that student, a higher level membership price for a paid membership, or offer services or whatnot. So a lot of people are giving a ton of free value with a free school, doing a one-on-one call. And then during that one-on-one call, they can figure out what they want to upsell next. And some people will say yes, some people will say no, but it's a great way to build an income by helping people, by teaching what you love, by building a brand, and so much more. So thank you for watching. I'll get this video up on a landing page. I'll get my link for you to join Skool below. And I'll also make sure that you can reach out to me in some way, shape, or form, book an appointment, or send me a message, and then we can chat about how I can be helpful and of service to you. So thanks for watching. That was an intro to Skool.com. And again, man, there's so much traffic going to the site. It really is, like, because of the gamification, because Alex Hormozy came in to promote this and so on, it's growing really, really fast. So let's go ahead and win the Skool games. All right, talk to you soon. Thanks.